Hello and welcome to Seafoam Isles Draft League Season 3, Week 3, or not Week 3, Week 2, Battle 3. I don't know if I messed that up in the last video. Maybe I did. I don't really care. But, this is, Battle 3 of Week 2 of Season 3. And this match is between Beater on the left, coach of the Philedelphia Flygons, and King Belgarion, coach of the Sacramento Samurott on the right. Mega Pokemon in this matchup: Mega Ampharos on King's side and Mega Alakazam on Beater's side. The Z Pokemon for this matchup are Z Any Hypno and Z Attack Flygon for King, and then for Beater, the Z Pokemon are Z Attack Zarude and Z Any Lucario. I'm really excited to see these two coaches play because they had really good showings week 1, and I think it'll be exciting to see how they perform against each other because King has been really good for as long as I can remember, and then Peter's new, and he played really well last week, and his team's incredible. So, first impressions, I'm just gonna look at these sixes. Mega Alakazam looks really, really good this game. Now Scarfers are kind of annoying for it because like 1, 2, 3, any of those could be Scarfers and bother the crap out of it. Even Pinsir, I think, if it has like 80 speed or something, 80 speed plus or something, could actually annoy. 85. So if Pinsir's scarfed, it could actually beat Mega Alakazam in a foot race. So that's something to look out for, actually. Mega Alakazam, yeah, good. Just like in pretty much any matchup, it's dangerous. Urshifu probably could sucker punch it if it's not like CB. Otherwise, yeah. Choice Band. Oh my god. I mean, it's not really getting an opportunity to click Choice Band Wicked Blow that often this game, but if it is, it's killing something. Because there's the Dark Resist is just Clefairy, and that sounds like a 2-hit KO to me, even if it's defensive, because Urshifu's just an absolute nuke. Torrentee also looks quite difficult, though Tapu Koko coming in for free sounds annoying, especially when it can just Grass Knot Seismitoad and turn it into Dead Frog. But yeah, Torn looks pretty good, especially with like Hurricane and Heat Wave. It pretty much hits everything except for Mega Ampharos, who looks like it's taking on 1, 2, maybe even 3 Pokemon. So I think it's under a lot of pressure to do a lot without recovery, which is the only concern. But I think this will be good. I didn't highlight some Pokemon like Seismitoad as much. Rain could be pretty tough. Dragon Dance Flygon also looks pretty bad for this because like Edge will kill the resists to ground. Like Edgequake here looks pretty bad. Seismitoad is really the only stop, and yeah, that's not great, especially like considering how this team has like options for Seismitoad with HP Grass on like anything. So Seismitoad does look okay defensively though, provided there's no HP Grass or Grass Knot on most of these Pokemon. But other than that, that's my thoughts. I don't want to point out every single Pokemon because that would take a while, but major threats I'm assessing: Alakazam, Toad, Torn, Flygon, Urshifu, Tapu Koko. Lead guess is Tapu Koko and Rotom Fan or Torrentee. Alakazam lead, so got that way wrong right out the gate, and Koko. So that just makes sense because, that's probably just the most reliable pivot on this team. The only other ones are Amphi and Flygon, and those are kind of suspect against specific mons in themselves. So Psyshock comes right off and does 68. That's a lot to Koko. Koko's already on the ropes from here. U-turn comes off, does also a lot to Alakazam. They really have been trading blows. In comes Pinsir. Hard switch into Rotom Fan on that. Probably anticipating the Scarf. Knockoff does 26%. Removes the heavy duty boots. So now Rotom is susceptible for 2 rocks. The only thing is, like, looking at Beater's team, the only real opportunity Scarm has to come in is really Clefairy or Physical Seismitoad, which is not great because the rest of those Pokemon really prey on Scarm, and Heatran especially is annoying for it because it traps Scarm or kills something pretty much, unless it's like Flygon. So Volt Switch comes off, does no type of damage, even with Terrain up. Well, not no type of damage. Well, yeah, no type of damage. Like the 13. So in comes Seismitoad on Mega Ampharos, who decides to not switch out, which weird to me. That did nothing. That's super effective. It doesn't even 2-hit KO. Toxic comes off. Seismitoad now on a timer. Seismitoad hates this, obviously, though maybe Clef has Heal Mel. I don't know, but Clef coming in is not great because then the Pinsir check is weakened dramatically. Earth Power does not do that much to Pinsir. Earth Power is not chipping Pinsir that bad. Pinsir's probably just going to knock here. Since Rotom Fan can only check it for so long without recovery, Knockoff does 18. Well, I guess it can check it for a while because 18 is no damage. In comes Ampharos again. No ground is... Well, yeah, the ground being Flygon is kind of painful, but that was a good call-out by King. If you went Flygon on the Volt Switch, Flygon gets burned, and now your Heatran check is burned. Though Scarf Pinsir can also offensively check it, so I don't really know. So Volt Switch comes off. In comes Heatran on what? Dragon Pulse? Nope, Volt Switch. That does 28%. I think this is sped up Heatran, judging by the fact that did only 28, and not like 40 or so. In comes Pinsir to be annoying again. Probably going to go for an Earthquake. Even though Rotom Fan has been a consistent switch, there's no real option to do otherwise unless you want to lose Pinsir, who looks too valuable to really give up. Earthquake doesn't hit Rotom, obviously. I think Rotom will probably Volt Switch. There's no real safe. Yeah, so... Yeah, Volt Switch comes off. I am surprised no Wisp, though Momentum seems really annoying here. So in comes Mega Ampharos on probably a hard switch. Nope. A really good Will-O-Wisp call out. That was smart. Probably going to see another Volt Switch, maybe a Dragon Pulse. I would expect a Dragon Pulse because last time Heatran came in. Ampharos is dying so slowly, but it has been chipping down a lot. Dragon Pulse should fly off here. Yep, that's 28%. Seismitoad is, like, it's slowly being worn out. Like, half the team is being worn out by this Pinsir Ampharos core. Now, Ice Punch is obviously going to finish the job, but Seismitoad's now at 36%. The Koko is slowly getting opened up more and more to cause some trouble. But really until Alakazam is dead, I don't foresee Koko running wild. U-turn does... Okay, this is choice band. U-turn does 36%. Killing Seismitoad. In comes Pinsir, probably going to see a Rotom Fan play, or even a Torn play. Yeah, so Rotom Fan is kind of praying. Anything now can get hit by a Will-O-Wisp. There's no kind of block to it. So, double into Clefairy. Stone Edge whiffs. Unfortunate, Clefairy's probably only taking like 25. In comes Skarmory, though, so this is the opportunity for Skarm to just kind of exist, though... Oh yeah, that was baited. Though Skarm doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so it's just going to probably take that burn and not care. Anything else getting burned is kind of bad. I think we're just going to see rock spam because Rotom Fan might just really just not like these being up. And it's probably the primary defogger with boots on. So defog is used. Roost does nothing. Volt Switch doesn't quite kill. So rocks are kind of free now. Unless Torn is also boots. But I think rocks just need to stay up for Rotom Fan. And then Pinsir gets a hell of a lot scarier against everyone except for Clefairy, who is not particularly that seems like not a great blanket check to need to use. Out comes Sub, so we're going to see some subplot Torn on this position. Whirlwind, not going to do anything to Sub, obviously. Oh wait, I'm bad. Yeah, Whirlwind, really good call there, since it knocks off Sub. I think we're just going to see Skarm just go for rocks repeatedly now until something happens, because it really, really needs to keep these rocks up. Rocks. In comes Pinsir, knockoff does 18. Interesting. So, King's gonna let rocks go off. Sludge Bomb's not gonna kill Skarm. If Hurricane misses and rocks go up, Beater's in a really, really bad spot. Focus Blast misses. Are rocks gonna go up? I think he might Whirlwind. Nope. Stealth Rocks are up. Rotom Fan is dead now. So Defog is no longer an option. That Focus Blast missing, it kind of sucks. But it's the nature of Focus Blast, so really, whatever. So down goes Skarm. Pinsir is really, really dangerous now, provided it doesn't miss Stone Edge. In comes Coco, probably just going to go for an electric move, provided that Toad is dead. So there's no real reason. Good sack here for safety into Alakazam. This thing is terrifying now. And there is some solid chip everywhere. So I think the play is either sack Urshifu or Pinsir here, but I would sack Urshifu. Oh. Goes for the Pinsir sack. That's interesting to me. Because Pinsir in this position, in my opinion, probably could have just clicked Stone Edge until most of these dropped. And if Torn drops, Earthquake sweeps here. Maybe not Clefairy though, so I guess that's why. Down goes Pinsir. Here's Urshifu. Maybe Sucker Punch? Nope. Focus Blast just straight up kills. And no Sucker Punch, so that's 2 Pokemon taken down right in a row. Out comes Flygon. Flygon might be able to turn the tables with DD Edgequake, though Clefairy is looking kind of impressive here. Out comes a DD. That's really bad for Beater. Earthquake is going to knock out Zam. That's tough. Most of these are healthy though, so Dragon Claw does kill Torn. Earthquake kills Tran. This is really the only option. Clefairy has to survive, and if Earthquake crits, oh, is he ground? 82, not quite. Oh my gosh. You know, if Tectonic Rage killed there, that was game. Probably no. Torn could have lived one Dragon Claw likely, but other than that, no. Thunderbolt's obviously going to kill Clefairy. Heatran should not die to a Thunderbolt. From 62, this isn't choice specs, or at least I don't think it's choice specs. Maybe it is. Um, I haven't really got an opportunity to see. Thunderbolt does 46, not quite 62. And Earth Power is going to finish it off for a 2-0 that Philadelphia Flygons win. Really, really good match. That was really a scrap. Lots of Pokemon killing each other. Lots of good predictions. Mamphy and Rotom Fan were really, really highlighted that game, which is really fun. Especially since I didn't think Rotom Fan had a lot in this matchup. I think it really showed up and pulled its weight. And then Mega Ampharos obviously was just playing against this core and really wearing it down. Obviously, Heatran needed slightly more chip to push that win. But other than that, that was a really tough game. Really hard scrap. I expect to see a lot more really good games from these coaches. Good games both. See you in today's battles, probably. This is, game 3. See you next time.